Hey y'all, it's Michelle. You all that are on Weight Watchers, how are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, you're doing well on the program. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Yes, that's good to hear. I'm not. um, okay. Remember when I said that losing weight was easy for me, easier than I felt like maintaining weight would be? I nailed it. I nailed it because all of a sudden it's getting so hard. So right now I'm up 2 pounds. I'm still within my range. I have a pretty good range, but my cushion is now down to 2 points. So for me, a 2 point cushion is like no cushion at all. So I'm, 2 points, or not 2 points, 2 pounds. To a 2 pound cushion. Have I been saying points? A 2 pound cushion is not a cushion for me. So I'm in panic mode right now. Now, part of that is the week that I'm in. So that's understandable. However, I'm sorry, there's a dog outside. Okay, I had to just close the door. Hopefully that didn't disturb the light. But so I was saying that, the 2 pound cushion does not make me feel comfortable. So right now I'm not feeling very good about things. But I think that a big part of that is that mentally, I'm struggling more mentally. And by that, I'm not tracking faithfully like I had been throughout the 6 to 8 months it took me to lose the weight. I'm not tracking that faithfully anymore. My tracking is hit or miss. Um, for the most part, I feel like my eating, it is okay, but you know how those points will sneak up on you when you're not tracking them. So I can't really say for sure. I can say that, I am, for the most part, I am maintaining because, like, the 2 pounds that I'm up, I know why I'm up. But I do know that the mind is the first to go. And when I check out mentally on something, then I am on a very slippery slope. And that's what I'm feeling right now. So my tracking is suffering. And I'm doing things that I'm just eating. I just eat. And then if I do too much, then I will pull way back, and that is how I just kind of balance it out. Now, for instance, I went to dinner on Friday, and I didn't make good choices. Everything that I had was fried. I had fried fish, oh no, fried shrimp. I had French fries, and I had fried broccoli. And there was a time that, I went back and forth. Do I get the shrimp or they had these, I think, Cajun chicken egg rolls, which also sounded really good. So I did make the decision that, well, I know that shrimp is lower in points than chicken, so I'll at least get shrimp. But there was a time that I would not have gotten fried shrimp. I would have gotten, grilled or something else. So I did choose the shrimp. However, I still did get fried. And that would be okay had I really been counting throughout the day and throughout the week to know that, yes, I'm going out to dinner on Friday, so I need to allow for that. I need to make sure I have weekly points available. So then, yeah, if I got fried shrimp, French fries, fried broccoli, it wouldn't matter as long as I had the points to account for it. What makes it different for me is that I don't know that I had the points to account for it. So that does not feel good. And I know that I need to, starting now, which really I started yesterday, Saturday, which was my day one for my week, get right back onto tracking and really being diligent about it. So that has been happening, here and there. And oh, I sat this bag here because right now can no longer, once I finish this bag, which there's only maybe one serving here. I cannot buy this anymore. This Smart Pop, yeah, I am not allowing myself to buy this for, I won't say anymore, but I will say for at least a few weeks until I can get some control with that again. Because this popcorn, while it's low in points, it has become one of those red light foods for me. This bag here, I have been known to lately eat an entire bag in a day at work, just have it sitting out. And it started off, well, okay, well, I'll just have popcorn for lunch and have a reasonable serving of this, and that would be my lunch along with my fruit and yogurt or whatever I might do. And then it turned into, I think one day I don't know, I forget now what was going on at work, but before I knew it, I was just reaching into the bag, reaching into the bag, reaching the bag, and then I had eaten an entire bag. And I don't do that regularly, but I have done it several times. And that is another thing that tells me, like, this has become a food that I cannot purchase. And I definitely don't trust myself to have it at work. Now, if I do buy it, when I do go back to buying it, because I am not going to get it for a couple weeks, when I do go back to buying it, I will put the pre-portioned amount into a Ziploc bag and take that bag to work, that Ziploc bag to work. What I have been doing is running out to Target or to the grocery store and getting a bag at work, just because I do grocery shopping during my lunch hour sometimes, and that's what started that whole train to rolling in that direction. So that has become a food that I put that in the same category as I put sugary cereals in for me. Now, sugary cereals are like something that I found out years ago that I cannot have in my home because I have no control over things like Lucky Charms, Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, Captain Crunch, all those things all those sugary kid cereals, I love them. And years ago, it's been many years ago, but it left such an impact on me that I never forgot it. Many years ago, I ate an entire box of, what was that cereal? Oh, I think it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They're like little bitty pieces of French toast. Oh my gosh. I ate an entire box of those throughout the course of a weekend. It was like a 3-day weekend, and it was a big box. And that told me right then, like, and with no help, like I ate the entire box, just, every once in a while I'll just get a bowl of cereal. I don't know if it was a snow weekend or something that I was just at home. I have no idea. I don't remember at this point, but I know that come Monday morning, that box of cereal that I had on Friday was gone. So, and I can't have things like that around. So I don't buy, when I buy cereal, now I get something like Raisin Bran, something along the lines of Fiber One, something that, a woman in her 40s should be buying. Basically, adult cereal. I know that if I buy cereal, it needs to be adult cereal. So anyway, my point is that I, from then on, called those cereals, my Lucky Charms and Fruit Loops, that stuff, those are red light foods to me. I learned that term in Weight Watchers many years ago. And now I know that this stuff here is also in that category. So I need to buy, and I don't really have a problem with it at home. It's really at work. So if I buy it, when I get back to buying it, like I said, I'm just gonna put some in a Ziploc bag and take it to work and have just that portion. So that's something that I've been doing that, while it has not been impacting me on the scale, I'm sure that, the sodium, and it is light, it's low in sodium, but still, anything that you're eating, like, well, I don't know what this is. This is not low in sodium. Yeah, scratch that. It's not. It's lower than some things, but it's still, yeah, that's a lot to consume in a day. So, it's not healthy, even though I may have been able to not see an impact on the scale. I am at a point in my life where my health is also as important as the number on the scale, my blood pressure and things like that. So, yeah, that has been going on. So the last time that I weighed, at Weight Watchers was July 8th. So it is time for me to get back into the center this week, because last week was 1 month. And I really feel like I need a meeting. I need a meeting. Like this is the first time that I'm feeling like that whole support group need. So at some point this week, I will go to a meeting. I'm not sure when I'm going to weigh in. Probably Saturday morning. I'm going to try and wait until then to try to get some recovery. And yeah, I just have been so enjoying. I haven't been to a meeting while I have been weighing in every day, almost every day. I weigh in probably, anywhere from 5 to 7 days a week. And that just, I really need to do that. That just keeps me accountable. Even if I'm not eating, the way that I should be, I am keeping an eye on that number and mentally readjusting myself. So when I do something like, an entire bag of this, like I had done, and I do get on the scale, I still get on the scale that next morning, and that has been helping me to reel it back in that day at work, the very next day at work, which is how I've been, kind of maintaining. But I don't want to be in that feast and famine mode. That's not healthy. It's not good. It's not good physically. It's not good mentally, to be in that way of thinking or way of eating. So today I am back on my grind, and I will be logging all of my food into the Weight Watchers app, every bit of it, and I will get into a meeting this week. What else did I want to say? I'm making good choices for the most part. I'm eating my fruits, my vegetables. It's just that I don't trust that I am, my points are good because I'm not tracking them. And anytime you're not tracking something, you don't really know what you're doing. So that's what makes me feel uncomfortable, that I've got to get my mind 100% back into this so that I don't slip down the slippery slope that I'm now standing on. So that is what's going on with me. By the grace of God, I am still within my target range, but I need to get my mind into that target range. So I'm about to go in here and fix some breakfast. I will probably do a couple of boiled eggs and a bagel, thin, and some coffee, and get ready to take my Sunday afternoon nap. So I hope that you all are doing well, and I will let you know how my week goes. I do plan to show my food, my meals throughout the week, do some type of daily Weight Watchers specific vlogging. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it every day or just compile it and just post it at the end of the week. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will be feeling a lot better when I come back to you all again, and I will see you in my next video.